Alright guys, so there's this article titled How Soft Irony Fueled the Rise of Rap Collectives, Shed Theory and 1C34. Shed Theory is Joey's collective and 1C34 is XavierSoBased collective, Fresh Boy Swag is in it, there's some other people, And the entirety of the article, or I haven't read it yet, but it's basically about how memes or a specific style of memes blew up these artists, or at least helped blew them up. And it's written by a guy named Owen Carey. So let's see what this guy knows, alright? And I'm just going to read it, I'm going to react to it with you, and let's go, alright? So, here's what it says. 2 years ago, when my friend found out that I like Joeyy, he pulled up some Discord server with too many notifications and sent me an audio file. It was an unreleased snippet from Joey's 2019 song, the one with the R slur as the title, in which the enigmatic and revered Lil B was featured. Lil B just kept repeating one thing on the hook. This song is the title. This song is the title. His tone equivalent to a toddler saying, blah blah blah. The bass god dismantled Joey's whole shtick, dunking on his post-edgy revamp of Let's Get It Started and redefining the arranged and likely monetary agreement as a one-sided eggplant writing instead of a collab. So basically Lil B was like, alright bro, stop jacking me and I'm gonna just take your money. He then says, there's a photo on the internet of a young Joeyy with Lil B, I'll pop it up. When it was taken, Joeyy was nobody, posing with probably his idol. An internet legend, Lil B pioneered how an underground rapper can set themselves up to be worshipped via memes organically generated by randos who simply thought that a pearl necklace, dress, and snapback looks funny. His tatted up appearance clashes with American Apparel clothes shown in the selfies and music videos on his original 114 MySpace pages. Something about Lil B is that he made like 1 million MySpace pages to promote himself. And back in the day, before like Black Cray, he actually came up on MySpace. A lot of people don't know this. And I think Joeyy was one of those people too. And he also says that, Lil B was the original rapper who blew up through memes. And he wasn't a meme rapper. He kind of was a meme rapper. And Joeyy is kind of like a meme underground rapper. He went on the radar radio. And he just was like, all right. He didn't even say anything. He was just like pretending to rap. And everyone's like, oh my God, bro. Yo, crazy stuff, And that was like a meme, right? And that's what made it blow up. And, memes go viral. And that's why Joey's went viral. So anyways, he went on to say, the bait lured meme creators into riffing on his involved lore, mixing with unserious tone and lyrics. He became an ungroundable character, an enigma, an inside joke, and aura to lean into. Who is the bass god? Was the question, and why did he need to be thanked? In the modern internet, one far away from the slow algorithms of MySpace and YouTube, a new generation of rappers are using Lil B's meme method for TikTok success. TikTok's ephemerality recommends non-viral content to non-followers, allowing it to feel both the front page of the internet and the deepest part of it. For rap groups like Shed Theory, shout out Shed Theory, and 1C34, shout out 1C, having an inherently riffable online persona is the key to building an organically generated meme spread. In a rapper's Instagram photos, if they can convey an aesthetic mystery that took layers of irony poisoning to achieve, then meme creators will want to be in on their joke. They'll spread their likeness to let others know that they're in, and like a meme, they'll spread. So far, so true, he's right. If you have like a memeable personality, you'll just blow, bro. And we've seen this so many times before. I feel like, I wouldn't say Ian is like that, but he kind of has that like fun-loving, it's like you can kind of joke about this dude a little bit, and you'll blow. But these guys, like Joeyy, takes it to a whole another level almost. It's almost like being ironic or being satirical is part of his persona. But then he talks about Sam Hyde. I'm not going to read everything, but he basically says he's an infamous comedian, and he basically talks about why he's controversial. And he says, regardless of his internet influence, Hyde seems like a bad connection for an early rapper to have. And I actually made a video on Joeyy on my main channel, and something I talk about is how a decent amount of older Sam Hyde videos have Joeyy as the audio engineer. So Joeyy used to be Sam Hyde's audio guy, and he was also part of skits, and Joeyy was like the stereotypical rapper who flexed Balenci's and blah and whatnot, and they even have a song called Gooey, So I guess he keeps going and says, seemingly through New England proximity and opportunism, Joeyy ended up working for Hyde's group $1 Million Extreme, MDE, in the late 2010s. This led to the regrettably amazing Gooey video in which the swagged out duo rocked lowbrow hypebeast wear from their local Against All Goods. A crew started to form around Joeyy, originally known as One Team. Whoa, isn't One Team and Shed Theory different? I think he's tripping, or I'm pretty sure he's tripping. But The clique was later renamed to Shed Theory, composed of rappers like Marlon Dubois. Yeah, he's tripping. Why did he say that? Okay. Marlon Dubois, Laker, Ricky Chicks, and Facey, to name a few, who seemed to want to deconstruct rap, routinely reversing bass notes and intoning like they're nodding off the beat. So that's the whole like nod thing. Like Shed Theory, instead of like mosh pits, they'll all just be like nodding like a square. Not funny. That's kind of cool too. But I didn't know about Shed Theory back then. I just knew about Joeyy and the slew of over-edited selfies on the man's Instagram. Joeyy has like a bunch of viral memes just because he has like that viral look. His piercing blue eyes, he explains it, and perfect low taper fade made me laugh. With each quip and iconic or ironic, I guess they're iconic too, ironic affirmation in his comments, I realized that everyone understood movie. No, you can't just be a massively talented and fashionable pop star while also being white and fat. Movie. I decided to dig deeper. I found Joey's memes that used his Instagram photos. There weren't many, just some on Twitter. They added some nonsensical top captions to his selfies. Look at my lawyer dog, a simply funny image plus caption, his memes. It was small at the time, but it was obvious that Joeyy would inspire organically fan-generated memes. By associating himself with Hyde, he opened himself up to Hyde's audience, a chronically online fandom that uses memes to communicate. Joey's dystopian photos made the communication easy. In any template, he could be the MF sitting next to me or next up out of Atlanta. Music and meme nerds use Joeyy to subtly establish themselves as being in before anyone else, inviting others to lean in and wonder, who is this guy? An air of masculine nihilism surrounds these and all ironic memes. Okay, that's just... What does masculine nihilism mean? Okay, masculine nihilism... Okay, there isn't even a definition. Alright, let's ask ChatGPT, what is masculine nihilism? What is masculine nihilism? Masculine nihilism is a term that typically refers to philosophical or cultural perspective associated with nihilism that emphasizes traits that traditionally are associated with masculinity, such as stoicism, individualism, and a rejection of conventional moral values or societal norms. It also says it might involve an embrace of nihilistic ideas through a lens that emphasizes characteristics often associated with masculinity, such as toughness, independence. Okay, yeah, this doesn't make sense. Yeah, I have no idea what he meant by that. This guy might be 30 years old, but I'm gonna keep reading. Anyways, they're too lazy to explain, and they're too cool to try hard. They'll put his face and in a caption and say, you figure out the rest. Okay, so I think I know what he means. If you don't remember, back in like 2017 or 2016, 2017, 2018, like the funny memes were basically like memes that were super saturated, and they would like totally mess with the quality, and that would make it funny. And it was really just a format, and yeah, I guess that would kind of like make it funny, but nothing about that itself made it funny. It's more of the meme itself. I guess it's kind of hard to explain. You got to be of the age to understand why that would be funny. Just kind of why this guy totally overanalyzed and kind of missed the point, but all right, you get the point. This memes kind of blew him up. However, he says this too. Through his music too, Joeyy grew his following by playing into memes. His 2022 songs with DJ Smokey deployed legalized nuclear bombs and other knockoff trapaholics tags. These hip-hop parodies blended in with the language of hood irony meme videos made popular by TikTok's mystical algorithms, where the sounds and visuals of the genre are degraded through a slew of video reposts. Because his music was used in hood irony videos, Joeyy also shot up through TikTok's algorithm. In early 2022, I went to a Joeyy concert at the Living Gallery. Being one of Bushwick's smallest and least ventilated venues, most people congregated outside on the hot summer night. My girlfriend, by the way, I've been recording for a while, that's why I need to drink some water, that's why I keep messing. All right. My girlfriend and I knew the space limitation, so we arrived early to get in line. The only person who was faster than us was a short, pimply kid wearing a dark Iron Gaines troll-faced tank top. Joeyy went on first, did his 6 songs, and he was done. Then his baby Go-Yard's time to shine. The crowd went mild. A year later, I went to my second Joeyy show, a fact that would put most people on a watch list. Alright, bro. I went with my girlfriend, again, who at the time was probably a bigger Joeyy fan than I was. We're just gonna brush over that. Oh yeah, we're just gonna brush over that. Obviously influenced by his piercing 810s. I was joking about that, by the way. The show was happening right at the end of Shadow Wizard Money Gang's normie indoctrination. It was packed with teens and 20-somethings. 2 tall boys wearing Aeropostale jeans and Nike shirts were blocking us from the 20-row glory. Through the first act, the duo were opening Snapchat streaks under the lights. I could see the photos of girls' bedroom ceilings. Okay, so he's just trying to describe that it's like kids that are into Joeyy. Okay, we get it. I stood with my girlfriend after the show next to 3 college boys in their own little circle. Eventually, we all joined. Not 2 paragraphs into our conversation, my girlfriend said, "So is Joeyy a guy who had that weird-looking mustache who try to get rid of a certain religion 80 years ago. Immediately put out by the question, the most vocal kid in the group said, what, because of Sam Hyde? He warded off the question, playing down their association, while other friends weren't entirely sure who or what Sam Hyde was. Instead, they compared their Joeyy merch. And that's kind of it. Alright, so with Joeyy, this guy, I guess, I have to give him props. He wasn't unbiased. I mean, he was unbiased, and he kind of spoke on the backlash. And I don't know if you know this, but Joeyy and Cemetery had like this falling out because Joeyy was associated with Sam Hyde, and there's like this whole thing at Cemetery, which, you'd think he'd be like some redneck dude. No offense to him, he's cool. But he's actually super progressive, and he's like, yo, they have like gay merch and stuff, and he's like super supportive. So he's like, nah, I can't rock with that, and they had this beef, and I think they're good now, but I have no idea. So anyways, Joeyy definitely blew up with memes, and I wouldn't say it's actually, yeah, he's probably one of those rappers where you can be like, his whole persona is just like satirical, and you can kind of meme it, but anyways, keeps going. It says, a concurrent wave is underway with 1C34, a new clique that's fostered a successful cult of personality through their strain of digital party rap and countless fan-made memes. At the helm is XavierSoBased, a young New Yorker who came up during the end of Surf Gang's small but vital 2019 to 2021 glow-up that was ultimately stunted by the pandemic limiting live performances. Surf Gang didn't really get stunted because of the pandemic. They were going pretty crazy in the pandemic. It's just everyone left, and it just became like a producer only almost collective. But anyways, I wouldn't really say Xavier he's too associated with Surf Gang. He does have stuff with Evil Gianni though. Anyways, he keeps going and says, I saw Xavier perform for the first time in late 2022 at a bar called Heaven or Las Vegas. He stood in the middle of a half-packed room, shirtless with a microphone. He did what was, in retrospect, the best music from his 22 album, Install. The album is fire, or I'd say it's like a tape or EP. I don't think it's an album. It later became my most played album in 2023. But I'll admit it, seeing the songs live wasn't what did it for me. In March 2023, a newly viral TikToker named Slayworld Albania. Oh, Slayworld Albania. Yo, that guy went crazy on TikTok, Reels, Instagram. Mashed Xavier's patch-made video into a hyper-fast edit with cute cats. So-called pink core built on avant-garde core before it, mixing shooting game footage, silly animals, and e-boy jerk music to make a soft around-the-edges version of MLG edits. Pink core and the genre of images associated with it, known as soft irony, bridged an important link between a well-manicured poodle. By the way, I forgot what his name was. His name was Scoobert. I don't know if y'all remember that. Hyperpop Daily, shout out him. That was mad funny. Scoobert. And the idea of upping the blicky on someone. Ops turned him into a symmetrical shape. Yeah, those are mad funny. Those memes were mad funny. Those were taking over like a year ago. In soft irony memes, top white captions juxtaposed with obtusely chosen filters. Then the whole meme is rotated as if it's been screenshotted at an angle. The combination infers an imaginary pipeline of reposters who are so collectively bad at screenshotting that by the time it gets to you, it's unreadable. Ancient and hilarious fonts like Papyrus further... Oh, that's why he said Papyrus memes. Oh my god, okay. Jeez, alright. I guess you learn something new every day. Ancient and hilarious fonts like Papyrus further label the screenshot as an artifact coming from the jailbroken phone of a dark entity. Happy Woman Day, love, I will protect you. My annoying girlfriend, I'm coming over, you better not have hella swag and aura, me as F, and it's fresh boy swag. As pinkcore and soft irony, what is pinkcore? Okay. As pinkcore and soft irony grew along with each other, its aesthetic founders, a small group of TikTok and Instagram pages grew with it. These anonymous admins then used the visual language's popularity to inject their own fashion, art, and music tastes into the scene of e-teens available to them. That's why when I saw the patch-made edit asking me, how you live in life with no passion, gears started turning in my head, connecting a line between who I saw at Heaven or Las Vegas and the rapper on my phone. Who were these fans, and was I one of them? I began associating the edit's visuals with the perception of Xavier himself, as its creator taught me how to interpret his music. One top comment read, "The XavierSoBased agenda begins." In December, I was at the Yapo JJ /XavierSoBased /FreshBoySwag/Deadspend concert in New York, where a riot happened. The line stretched around the block, and the guards stopped admitting people. Some responded by waddling the full-body metal detector on the street. The flooding ranks. Oh, that show was crazy. I wasn't there, but I just remember seeing like the madness. The flooding ranks of the show's rejected crowd refused to be bound by the sidewalk. The show that advertised itself as free and 16 plus was surprisingly not big enough for everyone. Kids with nose rings picked their noses. Haha, you're so funny. Short girls had one friend too drunk. Sorry, I didn't mean to dog on that guy. The occasional gaggle of suburban boys seemingly lost, pulled from New Jersey because of their one quirky friend's algorithm, appeared disappointed. The tension outside was simmering, and the venue kicked everyone out, the rappers included. Of course, The crowd followed to where the act stood on top of a van, denting it while their music played on janky speakers. At that moment, 1C felt very real. They could have been holding a single JBL up, and our bodies still would have shaken. Very powerful words right there. They had made it somewhere. Hours later, XavierSoBased is home. He finds himself alone in bed, still wearing the same clothes he had on all night. Alright, come on, bro. You're bad, man. He decides to record himself getting emotional. He posts it to a story. He's barely getting the words out. I love y'all. Just a year before, shout out to XavierSoBased, he's mad cool. Just a year before, he was at that bar looking at my stupid face at an audience with no passion. What had changed? It's how you live in life with no passion. I'm just kidding. It's undeniable that Xavier's sound is the current moment in the underground. That is undeniable. There's nothing more to say. Bubbly and hopeful, his beats could fill a helium balloon. Again with the extra description, but I mess with it. I actually like it. It's cool. His lyrics bend Gen Z references into a worldview that's both nonchalant and unapologetic. The combination attests that he's just being him, sipping bubble tea, so stop hacking. Like Joeyy, Xavier has also created an inherently riffable internet presence. Snapchat dog filter selfies clash with photos of looking tough at sax, ultimately drawing parallels between going hard but being silly. Inspired by this and toying with it, the pink core and soft irony memes that shill Xavier and his crew also blend this divide between e-boy and gangster, like, and I got a lot of hoes, yeah, cause I love cats. Literally mirror the cute and lovable animals that are ironically portrayed in 1C adjacent memes. So he's kind of trying to say that Xavier lyrically kind of plays into two, and I would disagree. I don't really think he pays too much attention to memes. He did blow up for memes just because he's meme, just like his personality. I feel like he's so open and just random. Like there are videos of him with like TikTokers where I don't think I can describe what he was doing, but he was at a gas station and someone came up to him. Actually, I'm not gonna say it. He's just got like funny videos of him out there, like this New York, like we're on the block type stuff. And I'll read some of the memes that he put up. He said, "Hi, my name is Juice," and then another one says, "Femboys on my eggplant. Yeah, I'm home." And okay, I can't believe I just read that out loud. Yapo JJ Netspend Fresh Boy Swag Riot was planned and coordinated. I'm gonna cut it off right there. We geek hard as hell. The leader of the soft irony meme scene is an Instagram user, Bug2Sick. Okay, man, Bug2, shout out that guy, whose rise in the meme world mirrors Shed Theory and 1C's rise. Bug's organic promotion of these groups, which reads like a cool kid's sense of humor, inflated the fan bases with a digital language scrawled in the font Papyrus. Bug is often credited as the originator of the Papyrus font meme. However, he admits that he was inspired by Shed Theory's TikTok Lintao, who apparently had a jailbroken Android where he changed all the fonts to the crisp text back in 2022. Cool. And by the way, Bug is actually the dude that created the clothing brand Wait I'm Goated. So actually they just talk about it right here. Okay, all Papyrus font memes lead back to the Wait I'm Goated t-shirt that Bug created. What started as an inside joke among him and internet friends grew flesh and became rap's latest fad. And underground rap shows are full of kids wearing the tees now. But unlike memes, which have an inherently short lifespan, clothes, fashion, and music. Why did I just read that so bad? But unlike memes, which have an inherently short lifespan, clothes, fashion, and music can live much longer. For Bug, starting a clothing brand offers a chance that memes do not. Valid ownership and longevity. I disagree here because, memes on shirts don't exactly age very well. If you're anywhere close to Instagram's store irony algorithm, chances are you've encountered countless Bug2Sick clones that replicate his style. If they aren't copycats, then they're just blatant ripoffs who simply screenshot Bug's latest story and repost it. Something sadly common in the meme realm where ownership is almost non-existent and everyday viewers often don't expect or care if a meme is original content. Alright, you're taking this way too seriously, bro. Also, the entire hood irony or soft irony or whatever you want, pink core, whatever you want to call it, is not just screenshots of Bug2Sick. He didn't invent that. It's been a thing. For Bug, he's learned this the hard way. I'm always at a tug of war, he said to be on the call, because my stuff seems to become a new meme. He described Papyrus and the Rio de Janeiro filter as two of his shticks. At the brink of almost dead in terms of irony, he's worried that an imminent mainstream adoption of the meme style could sideline his role in its right. Alright, bro, get a job. I'm joking. He's cool. But he also understands that a meme page is inherently transient and it's just a way to influence culture. Cool. Unlike many of his irony page contemporaries, Bug has succeeded in turning his memes into a physical income, one that's both fulfilling creatively and monetarily. Good for you, bro. That's actually really cool. Good for Bug2Sick. and Bug36 and Bug46 and every other one of the meme pages. And he didn't do it by promoting a model or starting a podcast. Regardless of where you put Wait I'm Goated on the cringe spectrum, it's proven itself successful. Any trick on your cringe meter is a sign of real world saturation, and therefore success. For proof, ask the kid standing next to you on the subway why he's wearing these words on his chest. Bug's unserious digital work ultimately landed his creative direction onto something that you can touch, something that your little brother wants for Christmas. Distressing, he said, I've never actually seen anyone wearing one. Bug's from Chicago, where apparently people aren't as goated. It's funny. He's soft-spoken and to the point. He knows that his memes have had an influence, but he doesn't believe me when I say how much. Still, it's undeniable that the mimetic language Bug created and his peers like Slay World Albania spread have greatly aided 1C's recent rise. Bug's memes parallel and propel the hard cute contrast in 1C's music by existing in their own visual and humorous realm of masculinity subversion. DJ Vat, hey bro, what if we start a podcast? Netspend, just let me sip my drink alone. Osama's son, guys, help me. Ken Carson put a bounty on my head. He gonna opt setting. Okay, it's supposed to be funny. Take the Bug memes that seem to imagine a jaded 20-something-year-old's venting process using nonchalant slang like faded, thug it out, and bro. He contrasts this zoomer male-coded nihilism with cute animal signifiers like an astronaut cat in space. The more chaotic motives in his memes, papyrus, bad crops, unnecessary filters, play back into the post-ironic method in which an absurd, nonsensical signifier is understood as irony and therefore understood as an inside joke to be in on. By using post-irony in association, Bug can put people onto a rapper by posting about them, equating the knowledge of them as a joke to be in on. That viewer might cross the dreaded 10 listen threshold that holds back so many from realizing an underground rapper is groundbreaking. Yo, actually, I couldn't have said that better. He wrote that really well there. And what's actually interesting I never thought about is like these memes oftentimes they're not like conventionally funny, so like you kind of have to be like in. I wouldn't say in, it's not like a thing, but like you kind of have to like get it. You know what I mean? Or it's fun. It's not like it's still funny, but you wouldn't see a 25-year-old laughing at this. Does that make sense? It's like teenager type of thing, like 20, 21-year-old. So I guess it's like an in to an in. I don't know. It's all kind of like. It's like a circle story. I get it. Good point he made. But an artist like Joeyy, he went on, I remember he blew up just because of ironic memes. So like out of both of them, one blew up because he's creating culture, and the other one, he paused to think. The other one, he's good, but I remember the wave of irony that took him up, and it just happened to be he's so funny looking. So he's saying one is getting laughed at, one is making people laugh. I wouldn't say Joey's a clown or anything, or he's a jester, but I get the point he's trying to make there. The Shed Theory guys repost the memes Bug makes about them, embodying the symbiotic relationship that benefits both the meme and the musician, melding their online presences into one, growing simultaneously and together. But compared to their precipitous rise, Bug's has been far more volatile. Bug's original page, @Bug26, was banned last year, taking all of his work and influence with it. For rappers, that kind of creative loss is unprecedented. Even if their original songs get deleted from SoundCloud, those tracks will still float around on the internet on different platforms, always associated with their name because their voice is in it. Plus, people listen to music and over and over. People don't look at memes over and over, unless it's really, really, really good. The demand is always there for music, or at least the probability of a repeated user is higher. But that's just the type of media it is. It's pictures. At the end of the day, my YouTube videos, I'd say like, if I was just tweeting or something, like they would just die. But if it's something YouTube videos, this is like a form of media that's compounding. You gain leverage, keeps going, your brand gets pushed there. It's not like someone making timeless music, but memes too, you can keep posting, you can build your brand up, but yeah, it's like more fickle. I get what he's saying. Bug's memes and visual voice have been copied and bastardized because ownership and voice in memes are hard to identify and seen as unnecessary. I mean, I feel like there's a point for it. This is something that some rappers can understand, the real groundbreaking ones. How their sound or flow gets copied or bastardized, like the famous Soulja Boy quote, "He copied my whole flow!" But Bug26 Papyrus, a generic font, is nowhere as unique to him as a rapper's voice. It's almost done, guys. I promise. I know. I feel like I've been reading this forever. Bug met Shed Theory once during their 2023 North America tour. After the show, he was led into Green Room where Joey, Marlon, and the rest of the goons were. I was just a random guy there with all of them. Bug recalls. Joey was sitting nearby him, and when he walked right in, he was really out of breath because he had just performed. "Oh, you're like Bug26, right?" "Yeah." Joey asked him if he liked the show, then they just talked about random shit. The two talked for a while until Shed Theory's manager, a guy named Nextel, who used to manage Yeet, finally came over and stole Bug away. He remembers Nextel's thankfulness. Thank you for pushing the narrative, Nextel said to Bug. Then Bug said to me, "If you notice, not a lot of underground pages cover Shed Theory." He's true, because Shed Theory is kind of underground. They're not like associated with other people. Pictures started to form in my head of the industry's prejudice, barring Shed Theory from the most lucrative cosign. A meme posted by Hyperpop Daily. Oh my god, Shed Theory is blackballed, guys. Bug alleged that Hyperpop Daily and other unnamed Instagram pages were he literally says that, were blackballing Shed Theory due to Joey's connection to Sam Hyde. Bug claimed Nextel was fully aware of this. Bug even told me that one time Nextel allegedly ranted about Hyperpop Daily on his Instagram story, going on and on about the page's admins. Nextel versus Hyperpop Daily is a ridiculous beef at face value, the preliminary stages of underground dementia. However, for him and the rest of the Shed boys, it was supposedly serious, and Bug found himself in the crosshairs of his brand and theirs. Bug was Shed's Hyperpop Daily, and keeping good relations with Bug was important to Nextel. Because of this, I wanted to know, had Bug posted more Shed Theory memes after the concert? He answered that nothing was changed the same amount. I didn't expect anything to happen after that. He said, it was cool, it was just a cool moment in life. He also described his encounter with Tech, the one who came up with the Pirates thing, backstage at the Shed Theory show. Bug said, yo, what's up, I'm Bug, and Tech was like, I'm Tech, and the two just stared at each other for like 20 seconds. This is the outro. Although a rapper like Joeyy or XavierSoBased can be blessed by meme promotion. Sorry, I've been reading this article for way too long and just speaking to a mic for way too long. And their managers will see it as something to reward and astroturf. It's a dangerous game to treat yourself like a meme. That's why so many successful meme creators try to get out of the sphere, build a brand, start a blog, write a book, anything that's more tangible than memes themselves. Look at Ugly God. Look at what happened to Lil Boom. Look at what happened to every single one of those meme rappers. He's totally right. And look at the ones who got out of it. Joeyy. He created he was never a meme rapper, but Pink Guy kind of was, he created a real brand and he became a real, he wasn't a fake artist, but now he's like a real artist, you know what I mean? You don't want to be stuck as a meme rapper. So when a page promotes a rapper's music, they seemingly want to influence a broader culture. It's more real to them than memes. They want to be known in a history that will be recorded. In the meantime, they bide their time with memes promoting rappers equal to them in clout, establishing themselves as the original fan by writing SOS in the sand, and hopefully the rapper flies overhead and notices. Eventually, one day, they might take notice. They'll follow you. They'll ask you to come on live with them. They'll pick your brain about why you're famous. And maybe you won't be disappointed by your idol because, well, you had a hand in making them. Alternatively, you could just sell Osama-san before 10,000 monthly listener screenshots without a watermark to bring all the peasants up with you. Okay, that's not funny. From Tech, Linto, or Lintao, I don't know how you pronounce it, to Bug, to the mainstream social media posters, the algorithm mind that self-inflates and self-inserts can decide what's next in rap through visual signifiers alone. Riding the wave and knowing when you're close to being perceived is the key to staying ahead. Never before has this meme to star phenomenon been more prevalent and replicated. The meme pipeline described might have even become too predictable. Already many consider it cringe to blow up off memes and TikTok. Raging against being perceived will likely take new forms in the year to come. But maybe this pipeline is too big to fail. Shout out this blog, No Bells, and shout out Owen Carey. Jeez, I've just been reading for like half an hour. Okay, but I was reading for a reason. That was a really good article. I'm not gonna lie. You could tell it was written by a guy, but that was a little older. But yeah, he definitely said his thing. However, there's a little other third party I like to bring in. My friend Dill.cheese, who has his own YouTube channel and does hood irony, and he posted this, and the hood irony community, because that does exist, did not mess with it at all, or not at all. They were like, dang, no way, this is kind of cringe. So I'm just gonna let him speak on that, because this is like someone who's in the community. Really, he's been doing memes for a while. But anyways, take it away, Dill.
Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy Dill Cheese, man. Shout out to Rashad Fashir for having me on. And this video has already been super long because Rashad Fashir spent 30 minutes reading an article, but I'll try to make it quick. Basically, to start off, let's read off comments from the actual post that I posted about this insanely cringe article. I'm just kidding, it wasn't that bad, it was just a little cringe, Somebody said, new gen final boss, crying emoji. Somebody said, I can envision how Owen looks. Owen is the person who wrote this article. Someone said, this just ruined my day. I replied with, same. Another person said, bro, no way this is serious. They got 7 likes. Somebody said, the F is Lil B doing there. Finally, like an actual good comment, somebody said, I read the whole thing and he actually makes a handful of good points, especially towards the end, but it's very unnecessarily wordy and pretentious, and also reads like he feels an obligation to act like he's disgusted by Sam Hyde because of his audience or his friends or whatever, but doesn't actually care. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the whole Sam Hyde hate is kind of like overrated. Like, he's obviously like, he wants people to hate him by like the stuff he jokes and talks about, whatever. I'm not really big on Sam Hyde either. I don't love him or hate him. I just don't really check him out like that. Also, another thing which was mentioned in the article, a lot of Joey fans have no clue who Sam Hyde is, and I don't blame them for that. It's, they're there for the music for the most part. I don't blame them for not knowing the Joeyy origin stories, which was something I did not know for quite a while actually. Another thing, I think he's over-crediting Bug2Sick with the whole meme origins, and he's kind of making it seem like he was the reason Joeyy blew up. Like, if you really want meme origins, like, I don't think Bug2Sick is sitting in a lab coming up with new fonts, new memes. Obviously, he credited that dude Tech Lin Wow, or however you pronounce it, for the papyrus font. And like, if you want meme origins, you go to knowyourmeme.com, that website. They'll run down the history of memes. Another thing also, Bug2Sick did not invent the Joeyy memes, which was said on this article. There was Joeyy memes before Bug2Sick was a big page. I'm sure of that. Like, Joeyy has been a meme. I think his team and friends were actually making memes in the beginning, as well as like random pages. Another thing I want to mention about the whole meme credit thing, where he says that like memes are getting stolen and like nobody knows who the original artists are, basically, of the memes. It is what it is, pretty much. Like, memes, they're barely an art form. I don't think anybody really sees memes as art, like music, paintings, other stuff. Like, let's be real, it takes no effort to come up with a somewhat funny meme, and it's all really just for giggles. It's not like people are sitting down practicing how to make memes for like years upon years, like they would, making a song or painting or whatever, like a mural or some shit. Like, they're just like funny images that people see, laugh, and forget about after like 50 seconds. Another thing, meme merch is really, really cringe, but get the bag. I don't hate on anybody getting money. You do you. Another thing that will not last the test of time, like, it's gonna be one of those things where like you're digging shit out of your closet and you're like, oh, here's this like meme shirt I bought a few years ago. It's going to Goodwill now. And if I'm being honest, I think this article was probably written by Bug2Sick himself under another alias that he made up. He probably just tried to come up with like a really American sounding name and typed up this whole article, kind of try to suck you in with the whole Joeyy thing. Because it started off talking about Joeyy and the origins of like internet rap and stuff, talking about Lil B for some reason. And then it ended off like a Bug2 biography, which I thought was a bit weird. Or maybe this person just has like no experience in writing articles. He also forgot the name or mixed up the name of Shed Theory, which I thought was interesting. Like, that's some like real new gen type of stuff. And I do not think Joey's being blackballed by Hyperpop Daily because of Sam Hyde. I think Hyperpop Daily just doesn't post Joeyy because he doesn't listen to him, unless there's like some real behind the scenes drama, which is barely drama. Because at the end of the day, Hyperpop Daily, he'll post whatever artists he wants, whether he thinks they're good people or not. To sum it up though, memes are just memes. I've been doing this for quite a while. I used to have a page with like almost 100k followers, but it got deleted. So I kind of know the ins and outs of like this whole meme stuff, which is not really a topic or genre that should be taken too seriously. Like, we're kind of like at the bottom of the pyramid. If there was a pyramid for like how to blow up a rapper, like, we don't add much to the scene, because at the end of the day, like, artists are artists because of their music, not because of like meme images. Of course that helps, but people are there for the music. People go to their concert for the music, not because they seen him on a meme. If you guys get what I'm saying. Yeah, like I said, man, these artists are where they are now because of their music. Everything else is just extra. Once again, Fashir, thank you so much for having me on and discussing this very important topic. But yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram, dill.cheese, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, dill.cheese, as well. I think it's Dill Cheese. For sure, thank you so much for having me on. For sure, I love you. Twerk, please. Yeah, peace out, guys. Thank you. And if you made it this far, comment swag.